Hi, I'm Victoria Sky from Tree Living Yoga, and I'm based in Saltburn in Yorkshire, in Spain, Bali and Sri Lanka. Thank you so much for watching my taster video, and I would love to share with you some breath work. So looking at Soma breathing, I don't know if you have heard of, obviously you're a yogi and used to the terminology Soma and that nectar and the connection with the moon and how amazing those elements are. Soma breathing is something that I've started to really bring into the teacher training, bring into my own practice. It's to tell you a little bit about it. Soma breathing is a somatic release on the body. So I love dancing, shaking, moving, as well as yoga, and I love trying to incorporate it into my practice and my teaching. So when I come across this breath and realized how amazing and transformative it was really exciting to bring it into my offerings, and it's really exciting for me to share it with you. So Soma breathing is a way as well that we can get our clients, our people that come to our classes, to really let go and drop into their bodies and have that release and that transformation through breath work, but without it seeming too serious, and giving it like a sense of humor and a sense of fun, and as well as actually experiencing this magical release. So I'd love to share with you some basic elements that you could use and implement and start going with in your classes or your sessions. And so one of the lovely things is with this, if you like music, is that we breathe rhythmically to music. So we're breathing to the beat of music. So we have 2 breaths in, 2 breaths out, and it's with the beat. So this rhythm of your 1, 2, 1, 2 is with your breath. And we are really, for the science of your body, really flooding with oxygen, because we're starting to breathe in this rhythm and getting this lovely flow going through your body. So the technique looks like beginning shaking. So you could have 1 minute shaking, and I'm sure you're familiar with shaking. So you're shaking for 1 minute. Maybe you do a little bit longer. So I like to shake for one track, for one music track. So you can really bring everybody into like all the little corners of their body, because you know when you start shaking, but you can see that the people around you are just not really shaking. It's a little bit of a half-hearted shake. So in the beginning, maybe go for a whole track. So you use not like a super long one, maybe it's a 2-minute track or something like that. So they're shaking, standing, shaking, and then the next track is dancing and having that gorgeous rhythm of dance. So I'm just going to play you this type of rhythm. So you have that in, out. But it's going to be in through your nose, out through your mouth, and without that 2 stages. So I was just doing the 2 stages so that you can feel the emphasis of where it's going to be. So with that music, so you have this lovely beat going on, and then going for, maybe you have 2 tracks depending on how long you want to do it. So this could be a whole hour that you make this session. So we're shaking and then dancing and allowing everybody to just move. And if you in the beginning have 1 track or 2 tracks, you can invite people slowly into it, you know, so they're not fearful of trying to keep going for too long. And then what I like to do is while they're dancing in towards the end of the second track, then getting them to breathe consciously. So we're dancing, but breathing with the music. And maybe that's just so you've still got that count, so you're counting like the 2, but you're just getting them to like breathe in and out, and they're feeling the rhythm in their body, because the music is still going to keep going when you move into the breath. So we're starting to slow down, and the next stage is just slowing them down, coming to sit or laying down. And if you've got a yoga space and mats, this is much more effective if they're laying down. So bringing everybody into Shavasana position, and when they're in Shavasana, this music's still going on, but you're bringing them into breath awareness that you know, and just being aware of their breath, focusing on their breath, concentrating on their breath, noticing how it goes, and getting them to feel into belly to chest. So that belly to chest movement, because our breath is going to then start doing the rhythm with belly to chest as well. So there are all these really cool, exciting yogi tools that you can bring into this. So we're in that space with belly to chest breathing, laying down, music still going, and then we're going in for a 2-minute round of this breath. So we're going to breathe for 2 minutes with the beat of the music. So I'll just choose a different one. So it's going to look a little bit like that, but they're laying down. So you've got 2, 2, counting with the beat, 2. And then once you get to 2 minutes, invite everybody to breathe in. Hold your breath. Draw your belly button into your spine. Allow that Kundalini energy to rise. Focus on your third eye. Focusing on what you need to release or manifest. And then when we breathe out, we're going to release it with an Om, maybe 3 Oms. I like doing 3 Oms. So as you breathe out, Om. And then when you finished Omming, hold the breath out. And on that holding out of your breath, timing, maybe you start at 30 seconds, depending on who you've got with you. Maybe you go 30 seconds the first time. And then that's our rounds. So then you can do 3 to 5 rounds of that. So after they're holding their breath out, let's say we do a minute, and then we go back into the 2 breaths in, 2 count for the breath in, 2 count for the breath out, with the rhythm of the music, belly to chest, in through the nose, out through the mouth. 2 minutes. At the end of the 2 minutes, breathe in. Hold your breath, draw your belly into your spine, focus on the third eye, and it's just for a pause. It's not a big breath hold in, and as you exhale, the sound. Now you can Om, you could ya, you could, however you wanted that sound to be. And then once they breathe out, holding out, and as you hold out, feeling the magic in the exhale, inviting that release, the manifestation to come. And then after however long you want to hold it for, just allowing them to breathe normally, have a little recovery breath, and invite them to just be relaxed, be safe, and obviously if somebody doesn't want to hold their breath that long, then they don't have to. It's an invitation to be in your body in a different way. It's an invitation to move, to release, to experience something that is setting you up for either vitalizing your day, bringing you into a great space for meditation, or letting you really let go of things. And I invite you to try these two different endings. So you could either end in Shavasana and just allow all of that energy to settle and be in that space, or you could end shaking, dancing it off, and getting rid of that energy. So for me, it depends on the time of day. If it's the end of the day, then I would allow everyone to stay in Shavasana, because it's quite energetic and it really does like bring your energy up. If it was at the beginning of the day, ending with being up and shaking, it is awesome. It's so uplifting, it's so empowering, and it helps you work through these blockages in your body and the blockages that you're holding. So yeah, it's transformational, and it's amazing for your nervous system. So we're really getting into that parasympathetic. So this is only a short lecture introduction to give you some tools to work with, and I would be happy to send you those instructions, and I would love to know how you go. I would practice it on yourself, find your favorite playlist and enjoy it, and then maybe try it with some other people. I do offer free sessions on the new moon. So every new moon, sometimes on the full moon, I do a Zoom somatic or shamanic breathing practice. So yeah, if you would like to find me on treelivingyoga.com, then that'd be great, and you are welcome to come and join me for a free dance and breathe and shake it out. So I hope this was useful for you, and I would love to hear from you. So have a great rest of the day. Thank you.